Welcome to Vintage Homey. Explore vintage elegance in dreamy small Parisian apartments with shabby chic decor. Discover 12 concepts to inspire your compact space with Parisian charm and whimsy. Our first concept, whimsical entryway wonders, transforms the humble entrance into a portal of enchantment. Picture soft, peeling wallpaper in muted pinks and creams, adorned with delicate floral motifs that evoke forgotten gardens. A weathered wooden console table, its paint chipped to reveal layers of history, holds vintage porcelain vases and lace doilies. Overhead, a crystal chandelier dangles with imperfect grace, casting twinkling lights that dance across the space. The floor, layered with faded oriental rugs, adds a plush underfoot sensation, warm and inviting. This entryway feels like a gentle embrace from old Paris, where every imperfection adds soul. It looks ethereal yet practical, maximizing the tiny area with wall-mounted hooks in antique brass, and a beveled mirror that amplifies light, creating an illusion of depth. The atmosphere is nostalgic and uplifting, blending functionality with artistic decay, making arrivals feel like stepping into a romantic novel. Incorporate salvaged elements like old door knobs for added texture, ensuring the space remains clutter-free while exuding timeless elegance. Next, cozy living room retreats bring intimate warmth to compact Parisian living. Envision overstuffed armchairs upholstered in faded linen, their fringes slightly frayed, arranged around a low coffee table with a distressed finish. Walls painted in soft ivory host gallery arrangements of mismatched frames displaying sepia-toned prints. Lace curtains filter sunlight into a hazy glow, enhancing the room's dreamy ambience. A vintage fireplace mantel, perhaps faux with candle sconces, anchors the space, surrounded by stacks of antique books on wrought-iron shelves. The feel is cocoon-like, soft and enveloping, perfect for quiet evenings. It looks layered and lived in, with floral throw pillows and knitted blankets adding pops of subtle color. This setup optimizes small footprints by using multifunctional pieces like ottomans that double as storage. The overall vibe is serene and poetic, where time slows amid the gentle patina of furnishings, evoking the charm of a bygone era in the heart of the city. Add crystal bead garlands for a touch of sparkle, creating a haven that balances elegance with everyday comfort. For romantic bedroom havens, create a sanctuary of soft allure in limited space. Imagine a wrought-iron bed frame with scrolling details, draped in sheer canopy fabrics that billow softly. Bed linens in pastel florals, rumpled for that effortless look, pile high with quilts and cushions. A bedside table, an upcycled wooden crate painted white and distressed, holds a porcelain lamp with a fringed shade. Walls feature hand-painted murals or vintage wallpaper borders of climbing roses. The atmosphere feels intimate and whimsical, like a secret hideaway. It looks ethereal, with mirrors and ornate frames reflecting candlelight to expand the room visually. Textures abound: lace, velvet, and cotton, inviting touch and relaxation. This concept emphasizes vertical storage with wall shelves for trinkets, keeping floors open. The feel is dreamy and restorative, where soft lighting casts warm shadows, turning a small bedroom into a poetic escape. Incorporate antique jewelry boxes for hidden storage, blending beauty with practicality in true shabby chic fashion. Charming kitchen nooks turn tiny cooking areas into delightful hubs. Visualize open shelving from reclaimed wood displaying mismatched china and glass jars filled with herbs. A small bistro table with chipped enamel top pairs with folding chairs in soft blues. Countertops of aged marble host vintage scales and enamelware. Walls and chalky paint feature hanging copper pots that gleam softly. The space feels cozy and functional, alive with the scent of fresh bread. It looks inviting with floral curtains framing a window herb garden, adding green freshness. This design maximizes efficiency with pull-out drawers in distressed cabinets, storing essentials neatly. The ambience is warm and nostalgic, reminiscent of Parisian cafes, where every meal preparation becomes a joyful ritual. Layer and lace tablecloths and ceramic pitchers for added charm, creating a kitchen that feels like an extension of the living area, full of personality and ease. Delightful dining spaces make meals magical in confined quarters. Picture a foldable table with a lace runner, surrounded by mixed-matched chairs in pastel hues, their paint artfully worn. Overhead, a pendant light with beaded shades illuminates crystal stemware and porcelain plates. Walls adorned with botanical prints enhance the garden-like feel. The atmosphere is convivial yet intimate, perfect for solitary teas or small gatherings. It looks elegant and eclectic, with napkin rings from vintage buttons adding quirky details. This concept uses space-saving benches along walls, tucked under when not in use. The feel is light and airy with soft fabrics softening hard edges, evoking outdoor bistros indoors. Incorporate candle holders and mercury glass for evening glow, turning dining into a sensory experience of texture and light in a small Parisian setting. Serene bathroom oases offer tranquil escapes in petite proportions. Envision a clawfoot tub, repainted in creamy white with intentional chips, draped in sheer curtains. Pedestal sink with brass fixtures holds apothecary jars of salts. Walls and beadboard paneling painted soft gray, feature framed mirrors with gilded edges. Towels and linen stacks add plush texture. The space feels spa-like and rejuvenating, a quiet retreat. It looks pristine yet vintage, with tiled floors and hexagonal patterns worn smooth. This design incorporates wall niches for storage, keeping surfaces clear. The ambience is calming, with diffused light from frosted windows creating a hazy serenity. Add lavender sachets and vintage perfume bottles for aromatic charm, blending hygiene with aesthetic delight in compact elegance. Inspiring home offices carve productive nooks from small apartments. Imagine a secretary desk with fold-down top. It's wood distressed and compartments filled with quills and inkwells. Chair and velvet upholstery pairs with a pinboard of lace-backed memos. Walls host inspirational quotes in antique frames. Lighting from a desk lamp with fabric shade casts focused warmth. The feel is motivating and creative, fostering ideas amid beauty. It looks organized yet artistic, with bookshelves of reclaimed planks holding leather-bound volumes. This setup uses vertical space efficiently, with hanging organizers for papers. The atmosphere is thoughtful, where shabby chic elements like floral mouse pads add whimsy, turning work into pleasure in a Parisian-inspired corner. Balcony paradise escapes extend living outdoors in urban confines. Visualize wrought iron railings adorned with trailing ivy pots. Bistro set with cushioned seats and faded stripes overlooks city views. Lanterns hang from hooks, their glass etched for soft diffusion. Floor tiles in terracotta add earthy warmth. The space feels open and refreshing, a breath of fresh air. It looks idyllic with potted roses and herbs creating a mini garden. This concept maximizes rail space with hanging baskets, enhancing privacy. The ambience is romantic, especially at dusk when lights twinkle, evoking Seine-side serenity. Incorporate wind chimes and throw blankets for all-season comfort, blending indoor shabby chic with outdoor bliss. Clever storage ideas hide essentials stylishly in tight spaces. Picture built-in cabinets with glass doors showcasing stacked linens and baskets. Underbed drawers in antique styles store seasonal items. Wall hooks from old keys hold bags artfully. The feel is uncluttered and efficient, maintaining aesthetic flow. It looks seamless, with labels and calligraphy on fabric tags adding charm. This design uses multifunctional furniture like trunks as tables. The atmosphere is orderly yet charming, where storage becomes decorative, preserving the dreamy vibe. Add lace curtains over shelves for hidden elegance, ensuring small apartments remain functional without sacrificing style. Magical lighting features illuminate with enchantment. Envision chandeliers with mismatched crystals hanging low, casting rainbow prisms. Table lamps with pleated shades and silk diffuse warm light. String lights draped over headboards add fairy tale glow. The space feels luminous and inviting, enhancing moods. It looks sparkling with sconces on walls reflecting off mirrors. This concept layers light sources for versatility, from task to ambient. The ambience is magical, turning evenings into cozy retreats. Incorporate dimmers and candle alternatives for safety, weaving light into the shabby chic narrative seamlessly. Textural fabric elements soften and enrich interiors. Picture curtains in voile with ruffled edges filtering light softly. Upholstery in chenille and cotton mixes on sofas invite lounging. Rugs layered in patterns add depth underfoot. The feel is tactile and comforting, engaging senses. It looks lush with quilts draped over arms for color pops. This design uses fabrics to define zones and open plans. The atmosphere is cozy, where textures create warmth in cool climates. Add embroidered pillows and lace trims for detail, elevating the shabby chic essence in small spaces. Finally, unified apartment designs tie everything together harmoniously. Imagine flowing color palettes and pastels connecting rooms visually. Consistent motifs like florals repeat in wallpapers and accessories. Furniture scales proportionally for balance. The space feels cohesive and expansive despite size. It looks polished with transitions like archways framed in molding. This concept emphasizes sight lines and multifunctional zones. The ambience is peaceful, where each element complements, creating a holistic Parisian dream. Incorporate mirrors and open shelving for illusion of space, ensuring the apartment exudes vintage elegance throughout. That's all the ideas for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more ideas like this.